Jay here. I'm here to bring you a review on Dragon Ball Super, episode 13, English dubbed. This episode begins, well, it goes to Supreme Kai. And Supreme Kai is he's in shock from, the Kamehameha wave that, Goku was firing back in the last episode. And Supreme Kai is wondering, why isn't, the universe destroyed? And it goes to Goku, and he's holding back some orb, that Beerus is pushing at Goku, and he's holding back the orb, and then it goes back to Supreme Kai and Elder Kai, and Elder Kai starts saying that the universe didn't get destroyed because all the energy went into that little orb that fucking Goku's holding back. So going back to Goku's holding back that orb, and Beerus is just pushing all his strength, just pushing it toward fucking Goku, and Goku's just struggling fucking with that orb, and that orb gets pushed to him, and the orb it explodes. I think it exploded. It just evaporated or exploded, whatever. And it shows Gohan and them, and Gohan busts out and he rushes to Videl to keep her safe. And you see Satan, he's keeping her safe too. And when it exploded, it did a big ass flash, and then it showed everybody bracing for death and shit. And then it goes to Hercule, and he opens his eyes and he's wondering why didn't we explode? Why nothing happened? And then he starts saying to himself did I do it? Did I do that? Then Gohan says to Videl, if is the baby and her okay? And she was like, yeah. And then fucking goes back to Hercule, and Hercule gets a phone call, and then so Hercule gets a phone call, and he gets a phone call from, I don't know if you remember, but back in the Cell games, Hercule, he had some lackeys or people that are training under him, and I don't remember their names, but they showed up in this episode, and they're ones that called him saying that what's going on and all that shit, and he starts saying he did it and he needs to sell some of his pens, blah blah blah. Then it goes to Whis, and he says he can't believe Beerus did that or something. And then it goes to Goku and Beerus, and Beerus starts going on how he hasn't used his full power, and Goku's like, what, you haven't used your full power? And fucking Supreme Kai's flipping out, he could have destroyed the universe and he hasn't used his full power? What the fuck? And he starts saying that using his full power would be just embarrassing to him. And then he starts going on how he doesn't care anymore, that he just wants to beat Goku, that he doesn't care what the other gods think and shit. Then they both lock fists, and Beerus just fucking cheap shots Goku and just punches him and shit, and they both get a double punch, it's been done by Vegeta, all that, a bunch of characters, a bunch of villains, and it was I don't know why they keep doing it, but it's dope when they just both hit each other in the face. It's dope. So yeah, that happened, and then they both start brawling, just going at it. Fucking one hitting each other, the other hitting each other. Fucking Beerus start using his one attack where he went to Goku's chest, and he did some impact. You could see the fucking impact, and he was just fucking using it against Goku, and Goku was getting pushed back. Then Goku grabbed fucking Beerus's head and started headbutting him. And then Beerus was that's street fighting, and fucking Goku headbutting him like a motherfucker. Beerus was hurt. He was rubbing on his head and shit. He goes to Supreme Kai, and he's they're both fighting with more power now. Why aren't they doing energy waves like they were doing before? Then Elder Kai was well, that was just to put on a show. Now they're just fighting to win. It goes back to Beerus and Goku fighting, and as Beerus is fighting Goku's like his Super Saiyan God power is like blinking off and on, like you see his aura turning like golden again and shit. So Beerus noticed that it was like wearing off, so he started going on how it's over. Like he starts telling Goku it's over, and Goku's like, I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that, and Goku just like hitting him back, and fucking Beerus is like blocking his attacks and shit. Then Goku gets a really good kick to Beerus, and his fucking Super Saiyan God power wears completely off, like he just a regular Super Saiyan. After that, it goes back down to Earth to like everyone, like all the Z fighters and shit, and like they're walking up, like seeing everybody's all right and shit, and they start sensing Goku's power, and they're like, oh, why are we sensing Goku's power? Oh, it must be wearing off. And then like Whis is about to leave, like he's about to leave, and Piccolo grabs his arm, and fucking Whis is like, let go, and like I guess something was gonna happen or whatever, but Vegeta did a blast and broke them up. And then Piccolo looked up at him like, oh, is everything gonna be alright? That's what he thought to himself. So going back to Beerus and Goku, Goku's trying his best to hit Beerus. And Beerus is sitting there talking like, yeah, it's over, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you're just not working anymore. And then, like, as he's talking, like, Goku's trying to hit him, and then he's just hitting him. Like, and Beerus is like, why are you still hitting me? Like, you're a regular Super Saiyan. And then Goku starts, like, saying, like, what? My God power is gone? I didn't even notice. I didn't even feel it. What's going on? Can you explain that to me, Lord Beerus? At first, Beerus was like, I don't know. Then he starts explaining, like, how, like, Goku's, like, power, he, like, and body got used to, like, the divine God power. So, like, he pushed past his limits of his body or whatever, and his body got used to the God power. So that's why he's able to hit Beerus as a Super Saiyan. Then Goku, like, can we just get this started again? And then fucking Beerus is like, bring it on. And then they both charge up and charge at each other and start like hitting each other again, just running at each other and shit. And they both stopped, started laughing, then got a serious face, then rushed each other again, started brawling, and then it went back to like showing us all the Z fighters and shit, and it went back to fucking Goku and Beerus, and like they're brawling in the middle of the fight. The episode ended. Okay, that was a cool episode. I really liked it. It was entertaining. It was action. It was fun. It was funny. So yeah, we had to wait 2 weeks because we got pranked last week by fucking Toonami, but we got to see it this week and it was kind of worth it. But hey, I liked it. So I'm Jay, and this is my review on Dragon Ball Super episode 13 English dub. Thank you for watching.